miracles, thing that looks so big has been sorted out. Let us dare to learn how to praise him. And that was the situation the Israelites were in. They had prayed in the account in the book of Exodus. They had asked God to deliver them. And then God brought a deliverer. And of course, at the end of time, they moved out of Egypt. And as they moved out, they saw ahead of them an obstacle. If that was not just enough, that you look ahead, you see an obstacle. Then you look behind. What do you see? More obstacles. And they cried unto the Lord. Just like Psalm 121 says, I will look unto the hills. From where? From whence cometh my help? And my help cometh from the Lord, who made the heavens and the earth. And they cried unto God, and God arose. You will cry unto God, and God will arise. He says he would never leave us, nor forsake us. Someone can be near you and can forsake you. But he says he will not leave you. Neither will he do what? Forsake you. That means he will come to our rescue. And God came to the rescue of these people. Suddenly, the unnatural, the sea began to part. It parted like this, and God gave instructions. Walk. Walk. I remember Papa Adeboye when he was talking once. He said there was a day, he's a mathematician. And he said he had a major problem. He was trying to solve an equation with so many variables. A number of us must have tried that in secondary school. So you did quadratic equation. You did some equations. It had 3 variables, and you know the problem. For an equation with 3 variables, you need 3 different lines. But he was trying to solve a problem with 180 variables, and he got stuck. He didn't know where to go, but he knew where to go. And he went to God. And God said, do this. God will give you directions. He says, divide this one here. Divide this one here. Solve this one first. Solve this one first. Bring it together. And everything came out. No matter how complicated your issue is, God is at work. So God parted the Red Sea, and the children of Israel, they walked on dry land. I want you to imagine if you were one of them. As you are walking, what would you be doing? You'll be looking at both sides and building up your faith, and then you will see it through. There was a day that we went to Ghana, and we went to this place called Kakum. And in there, they have a lot of wild animals. But then they have a bridge that you go round. My wife saw it and said she wasn't going. I said I will go. And my 2 children said they will go with me. They were still young then. This was about 2000, early 2000. By the time I got to I was asking myself, what bringeth me here? But I couldn't go back. I had to now start praying and speaking in tongues. That God, take me through. And God took me through my Red Sea. He took me through. But I don't play all sorts of things with God anymore. Like